In today's world, faith is often questioned. Sometimes with curiosity and sometimes with challenge. The Bible calls us to be ready. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 15 says, "Always be prepared to give an answer to everyone who asks you to give the reason for the hope that you have." So here are 5 questions every Christian must be ready to answer, and how we can respond with truth, wisdom, and love. Why does God allow suffering? This question reaches deep because suffering is personal. Christianity begins with free will. God created humans with the ability to choose. Without choice, love isn't real. But with choice comes the potential for evil, and much of the world's suffering stems from that. Still, God is not distant. He entered our pain. In Jesus, he suffered, he wept, he bled, he died. Romans chapter 8 verse 28 reminds us that, in all things God works for the good of those who love him. We may not always understand suffering, but we are never alone in it. God promises to redeem even our darkest moments. Is there evidence for God's existence? In short, yes, and it's both logical and observable. The cosmological argument says everything that begins to exist has a cause. The universe had a beginning, so it must have had a cause outside of time and space. That points directly to a creator. The fine-tuning argument points to the precision of the universe, from gravity to atomic structure, all finely balanced for life. Random chance just can't explain that. Design implies a designer. Then there's the moral argument. If objective right and wrong exist, and most of us believe they do, there must be a moral lawgiver. That source is God. Can we trust the Bible? The Bible is not just a spiritual book, it's actually a historically reliable document. It's the most well-preserved ancient text in existence, with over 5,000 early Greek manuscripts, and many of those were written within just decades of the events they describe. The Bible was written over 1,500 years by more than 40 authors, yet it tells one unified story, the story of God redeeming humanity through Christ. And when it comes to contradictions, most are easily resolved with a little context or a deeper understanding of translation and culture. The Bible invites study, not blind belief, and it holds up to scrutiny. Did Jesus rise from the dead? This is really the foundation of Christianity. If it didn't happen, the faith just collapses. The evidence says it did. Jesus was publicly executed. His tomb found empty. His followers, who were once afraid, boldly proclaimed his resurrection. Many even to the point of martyrdom. Hundreds claimed to see him alive after his death. Alternative theories like hallucinations or stolen bodies just don't fit the evidence. So the best explanation? Jesus rose, just as he said he would. And if that's true, then so is everything he taught. Is Jesus really the only way? In a culture of tolerance, this can sound pretty narrow, but truth, by its very nature, is exclusive. Jesus claimed to be the way, the truth, and the life. Not just one path among many, but the only way to the Father. As it says in John chapter 14 verse 6. Why trust him? Well, because he didn't just speak truth, he lived it. He died for our sin and rose again. No other religious figure had made those claims or proved them. Christianity offers grace, not performance. It's not about what we do, it's about what Christ has done in us. So, in conclusion, you don't need a theology degree to answer these questions. Just a willingness to learn, listen, and speak the truth in love. Be ready, be clear, be kind. The world is asking, and the hope we have in Christ is worth sharing. If you found value in this video, please share it with your friends and family. Together we can spread the good news.